Hi, Piero. I was thinking about that amazing film we saw meeting really well. It was so cool, very good. I thinking about the question, who was in the Cats game?
Oh, the cast was fantastic. The main character, the Duke, was played by Tom Hardy. However, the real surprise was the female lead. The detective changed him. That was Ana de Armas. In audition, Idris Elba had a great role as the corrupt police chief.
Ana de Armas was great. What exactly happened in the story? I remember some parts, but I forgot other some parts.
Okay, so Tom Hardy's character was a master thief who stole a valuable diamond from a museum. However, he was framed for a murder he didn't commit, so he had to run away and find a real criminal to clear his name. Ana de Armas was the detective who initially chased him, but she eventually discovered the conspiracy and decided to help him.
That's right. What specific stunt did Thomas Hardy character do to escape from the skyscraper?
Oh, that was incredible. He didn't use a rope. Instead, he jumped onto a construction crane that was swinging nearby. It was so dangerous. He then climbed down the crane and escaped on a motorcycle that was waiting for him.
Wow, yes. Now, what was happening when the detective first saw him? I mean, what was he doing at exact the moment?
That's a good question. When Detective Anna first saw him, he was training to blend into the crowd at the visit train station. Mm, He was wearing a disguise, a hat and glasses, and he was looking at maps, pretending to be a tourist. However, she recognized his walk and his tattoos.
Amazing. Well, let's think, how did they finally defeat the corrupt police chief?
They set a trap for him. They had him a fake diamond and recorded him confessing to the real murder. In conclusion, he was arrested and the main character became heroes. Okay, my turn. Jose, tell me about the cast of that other films we saw, Desert Drift. Who was in it?
Sure. The lead role, the army sergeant, was played by Michael B. Jordan. On the other hand, on the main villain, a warlord, was played by Javier Bardem. In addition, Florence Pugh had a key role as a rock scientific helping them.
Oh, Javier Bardem is always a great villain. So, what was this story about?
Basically, Michael B. Jordan and his team crashed the military plane in a dangerous desert. However, they discovered the desert was a secretly controlled by Javier Bardem's army, who had a hidden weapon base. Their mission changed from survival to destroying the base before the weapons were sold.
Right, I remember the car chased. What specific vehicle that the hero used to jump across the canyon?
He used a car for that. He found an old, rustic food truck, and he drove it straight towards the canyon, jumped out at the last second, and his truck exploded in mid-air, creating a fireball that allowed the others and to cross safely on an oil-making bridge.
That was insane. So, what was happening when the team first discovered the hidden base? What were the villains doing at that moment?
When the team first saved the base from the cliffs, the pigeons were loading the stone weapons into large trucks. They were not expecting an attack, so their words were relaxing and not paying attention. This gave the Aries the perfect chance to plan their assault.
Perfect. Last detail. How did the scientist Florence Pugh help them in the final fight?
She didn't fight the lead. However, she was a tech genius. She hacked into the base security system and locked all doors, trapping the main villain and his soldiers inside as the whole base started to explode. So her help was crucial.